From Seton Hill University in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, the Westmoreland Sports Network presents Griffins baseball on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. 10 runs scored for the leadoff batter, and he sends a fly ball up towards right field. Ejo running after it down the line, and he's not going to be able to get to it. And into second base goes Austin Eifrid with a double. 2 balls and 1 strike in there to Mittermeier. Swings and misses there. Here comes the 0-1 from Voppel. On a lefty-lefty battle, swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Mike Fleming punched out 2 down, and maybe the Griffins fortunate there that Fleming, the lefty, came up with 2 runners on, because that's a tough matchup and a nice curveball. First pitch, hard fastball in there to Seth Schroeder. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball hit right at Isaiah DeAndreth, and Zay will throw to first for the final out. Talk some wrestling. And Fedor's hit by the pitch. It rode up and in on him. So Michael McBriar will hit Jordan Fedor to lead off the bottom of the first inning. And our hit by pitch sponsor, 4-3 Energy Services and John Bachman. At 4-3 Energy, the future of energy services has arrived, as you'll see Fedor get plunked. You know they like to run. There's a hard liner to left center field off the bat of Pellis. Going to roll all the way to the fence out there. Being waved around third is Fedor. He's going to come all the way around to score. Tommy P. with an RBI double. Griffins lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Tommy Pellis just swinging a hot bat right now. When you're hitting the ball this hard to the middle third of the field, you're really zoned in. And that's an example of it right here. Just great hitting and great at-bat. Now he's on second to give the Griffins even more of a chance to add on.
Zinged one to left center field, and that bunt is laid down. It's a beautiful bunt. If it's fair, it's a base hit, and it is.
And I want to give Derek all the credit for a great bunt, but remember now, if you say the Orndorff name down in Bullskin, Mill Run, one of those places in that Fayette County League, there's been numerous Orndorffs over the years that have been great baseball players.
There he goes, and the pitch is grounded back to the pitcher, McBriar, but he only has 1 play. DeAndreth will fist one to right field. That's falling quickly, and it is going to fall in there. 1 run scores. Here comes Orndorff. He will score as well. Throw to third, and safe there is Rouso.
Good for Isaiah. Good piece of hitting there. Just a great piece of hitting with 2 outs. Finding a way to get it over the head and just fist it out. Great job there. And getting 2 runs in, and the Griffins with that crooked number we talked about here in the bottom of the first.
Low and outside, runner breaking to second, and now trying to break to the plate here in a rundown potentially is Rouso. He's going to be tagged out. The Griffins will end the inning. They will get 3 runs in the inning on 3 hits. Isaiah DeAndreth with a 2-run single to right. Tommy Pellis with an RBI double to left center. We roll into the top of the second inning. You know what? I'm putting the headset down. Heck with it. Hard hit ground ball, and that's going to sneak into center field past Owen Sable. Logan Moss with a strong single to lead off the second. Pitch to Scalf is bounced left side weakly, and Sable will deliver to second, just get the out there. This is his first official at bat, and he will hit a fly ball to right field. Coming over is Ejo to make the catch. 2 gone.
Nice job covering ground there from the former Canisius Golden Griffin.
1-1 on the way. Runner goes. Pitch taken for a ball. The throw by Rouso is a little bit off the mark. Christian Scalf has second base swiped.
A little bunt single from Orndorff in the first.
Yeah. Justin Dijksma, the freshman out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Swinging in, sending a drive deep to center field is Orndorff. Way back, and light the fuse. It's a Griff bomb for Orndorff. A 2-out Griff bomb for Derek.
Bunt single and a dead center home run. That's both ends of the spectrum. Orndorff just saw one, had it high, let it fly, and over the fence for a home run. Boy, that's a lonely feeling as a pitcher there when you watch that, and you got to see it go over the fence.
Yeah, rude greeting there for the new pitcher, too, Dijksma.
He certainly want a shot at it.
Strike 3, a fastball, and a pretty good spot there by Dijksma. The Griffins are able to bring home 3 runs in the inning on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We go to the top of the third, 6-0 Seton Hill. First pitch to him. That's a fly ball well hit to left center field. Is the ballpark going to hold it? It will. Pellis up against the fence will make the catch. We're able to move Pellis to the outfield and make their lineup even stronger as Voppel delivers a strike to Mittermeier.
Coach Marzaldi just with an embarrassment of riches.
There's another ball that's dropped into right field. Ejo going to have to fish this one out of the corner. And Carson Mittermeier into second base with a double. Fleming struck out against Vopp in his first at bat. Comes with a breaking ball in there for a strike, and that was nasty.
And this batter's going to have this on replay for a while. The knees absolutely buckled. That's an 0-0 curveball thrown into the batter's box that comes back for a strike. That's some nasty stuff.
Pretty unhittable. That one's popped up down the line. Could be playable here. Third baseman Oberdorf has a beat on it, makes the catch. We promise he caught it. Ashland has threatened in every inning. There's a hard ball, but right at the shortstop, Sable, and he will fire to first base for the out. So Voppel again able to strand runners on the bases as we move to the bottom of the third inning.
Baseball field. We'll let this one go.
Yeah, that one's popped up by Peterson to medium depth right field. Runner going to try to tag from throw to the plate, but Brownsoe is safe. And Seton Hill will get a sacrifice fly from Tyler Peterson. It's 8-0.
$1 million smile, Carl Turner.
2-0 pitch in there for a strike to Moss. 2-2 on the way. Fly ball hit to left field. Pellis running over. And Tommy will track it down and swing and a miss.
You just got to try to start putting good at-bats together.
A pitch will be bounced, and Voppel fields it, throws to first, and he got him. Great play by Kevin Voppel. He's doing it all. Fielding his position, too.
Outstanding play, and that is way harder than people realize. Two different levels on the mound. You're kind of in the front, on the top, and then in the lower part in the back to have to catch it and then throw it, pulling away from you to throw a strike. Wow. It's a big-time play.
Yeah, good camera work there, Dust.
Great camera work. It goes in the book as 1-3, but it was a whole lot more than that. Maybe a star next to it.
Yeah. For those scoring at home, put that star down.
And that was it.
Good breaking ball. Voppel working out in front. No balls and 2 strikes of Hukill. Another 1-2 on the way, and that's a line drive to center. It's going to fall in front of Derek Orndorff. Not too many balls fall in front of him, but a sinking line drive by Hukill. 4 hits now for Ashland. There's a bunt laid down. Voppel not going to have a play here.
Yeah, that's number 5. What a great bunt there. 2 outs. Interesting that they goes with the base hit, but they all count the same. I'm sure for Seton Hill, they don't want him to break out here.
Good breaking ball in there for strike 1. Guess we are only in the 4th inning. There's a ground ball hit to third. Should be an easy play for Jacko, and he steps on the bag for the out. So the Griffins, Voppel playing with a little bit of fire here today, but he's been able to put out the fire as Eifrid will bounce out to third, 5 unassisted. For out number 3, erased at third base, is Devin Hukill.
We're back here at the Griffin baseball diamond. Hard ground ball, chopper there to short. Really impressed by Eifrid, this shortstop. 1 pitch, 1 out. Tommy Pellis up the bat now for the Griffs. And he'll look at a strike there. playing a good defensive left field. We talked about him moving there and just hitting the snot out of the ball at this point. See if this one can stay fair. Great play there down in the corner by right fielder for Ashland. Scalf running into the bullpen. 3 pitches, 2 outs. This will help Coach Cronin maybe get to the Syracuse game a little bit quicker. Derek Orndorff up. I don't know if he's a mill runner or a bullskin or a breakneck boy, but those are all really important distinctions down in the Connellsville area. If you talk to them, they're very territorial down there, and they're territorial about Bud Murphy's Pizza. That is their thing in Connellsville. Bud's is the place. I enjoy Bud's Pizza when I'm down in the area, and I'm sure Derek has had 1 or 100 in his life. 2 strikes there. New pitcher here for Ashland, Dijksma. Gave up a home run, but has been working well since. Seems to be settling in here. And in a blink of an eye, the Griffins are done. 6 pitches, 3 outs, 3 up, 3 down. Dan, we were doing just fine here, Dan.
Oh, my gosh.
As we move to the top of the 5th, the score is Seton Hill 8, Ashland 0.
John McCullough will be the new pitcher for the Griffins. Another freshman arm for the Griffins coming out here. And he delivers a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. A number of young Griffins out of the bullpen this year.
There's always an abundance of freshman arms here at Seton Hill, it seems. They just run them out and crank them out, and cranked out 2 strikes just like that.
That one lifted up to right center field, and it will be the center fielder Orndorff making the catch over the shoulder for out number 1.
Throughout the season, I think Kevin's going to have a great chance to learn and do that.
But Seton Hill this year has been pretty darn clean. There's a hard ground ball hit to second. Deandrith will step throw, and he canceled. 2-0 pitch is grounded to the right side. Second baseman Deandrith has it one more time for out number 3. How about John McCullough? How do you like him, Griff fans? Comes in and rolls up a couple of ground balls, also gets a fly out, a 1-2-3 inning. And we are through 4 1/2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Griffins still lead 8-zip. 1-2-3 inning for John McCullough. We're in the bottom of the 5th alongside Mark Katarski. I'm Dan Flickinger. Huge thank you out to Dustin Beck, Kelly Nicely, and of course Tyler Dancu. And we'll read your email on the air if you want to wish good luck to your favorite team, favorite player, or favorite women's basketball coach.
Just fact, as the kids say, facts.
Dijksma will deliver a pitch off the outside corner. Also loving the addition of Coach Katarski.
Oh.
Great guy, says Rachel. Thank you, Rachel.
Well, see, if I didn't know Rachel was a real person, I would say that was made up. Only the truth, as they do up there, but I appreciate that.
3-2 pitch. Sable skies one up on the infield. And it will be who? The shortstop going to call for it, and Eifred will make the catch. Justin Dijksma has now retired 3, 4, 5 in a row.
And Eifert continuing to field shortstop very well.
Last Sunday, it was a real challenge. A nice breaking ball by Dijksma.
Yeah, from pancreatic cancer.
Ball 4, good battle from Vinny Rousa.
Westmoreland sports, you know.
Hard liner to right field, a base hit for Isaiah Deandrith. Zay 2 for 3 today. And moving from first to third, good base running by Rousa.
That was obviously a laced single into the gap, but Isaiah swinging a good bat today. Good to see for him. Another former student, I had him in connections, but good to see him. He just works hard.
Runner goes from first, and Peterson will hit a fly ball to right. That's falling quickly, and that is going to bounce in front of the right fielder, Scalf. Thought Scalf pulled up maybe at the last second. It looked like he possibly could have caught that.
You know, it's one of those when they come right at you, they're hard. And this one was slicing a little right at him. I thought his first step was backwards. And we wouldn't see that, and that's okay. It's good for camera work to get this, and I don't know.
Yeah, if he keeps running there, Mark, I think he has it, but he just pulled up and the ball fell in front of him.
Maybe it's a contract year from him, and he doesn't want to get hurt.
So an RBI single for Peterson. 1-2 pitch, he lifts it up to right field, and this one a little easier for Scalf out there, and he will have it. RBI bloop single for Ty Peterson. 2 RBIs for Peterson, a couple of hits too. As we're through 5 innings complete, we go to the top of the 6th. It's 9-0 Griffs. George Coyle will be the new Seton Hill pitcher. A great inning for John McCullough in the 5th inning, and now we see George Coyle. He will be able to bounce back on short.
He's a veteran arm.
On Ashland in that frame. Good pitch by Coyle. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's funny, we say, why are you talking about 2 years ago? Well, of course, last year pretty much was all canceled. Down 9-0 here. 2-2 pitch from Coyle. Ground ball, hard hit right side. DeAndreth knocks it down, and Zay will throw to first and get the out. Nice play by Isaiah DeAndreth for the Griffins. Doing a little everything today.
More than anything, it's knock it down, keep it in the infield, right? And then once you do that, go ahead and try to make the play. Peterson, a nice job finding his feet here. This is underrated skill.
That's a great point, Mark.
Yeah, found his feet, got the out. We would be remiss, Dan, one of the famous Upers, Upper Peninsula, Deb Marizaldi.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Beautiful spot by Coyle. Really ties up Christian Scalf. Scalf out of Worcester, Ohio.
Us Yinzers mispronounce everything.
Can we talk about Worcestershire
and then there's,
sauce?
well, I was just going to say that. There's that too. If you would say, and I'm thinking in Worcestershire sauce, if I'm saying it right, there's got to be more than 2 ingredients, right? I couldn't get you 3 of them. And then
even
Worcestershire
anchovies.
Sauces and everything else.
That's right.
Fascinating.
Boom. Brain just exploded.
Yes.
1 out, 1 on here for Ashland.
And we got there because of Worcester, Ohio.
0-2 from Coyle. Fastball driven to left field. First run of the game for Ashland. RBI single to left by Scalf. These 9-inning games, Mark, they make things definitely interesting. You know, this game is not over.
Absolutely, and it's college baseball. You just get runs in college baseball. It's just a different brand of baseball. Sat in sport governance this fall.
Hard ground ball, and that's going to go into center field off the bat of Alex Whipple. An RBI single. Now they have the runner between second and third in a rundown. DeAndreth will fire it over to Oberdorf. And Jack now will toss it, and it will be the final tag by Peterson.
And Brad, I had 8-4 to 5 to 6 to 1.
Attaboy. Well, no,
right?
Peterson tagged him out. So 3 would have been the last. That's all I can give you, though.
8-4 to 5 to 6 to 3. But a sneaky good job there by Ashland, allowing at least the batter to get to second base, and that's what you're trying to do there. Seton Hill, by the same token, you'd want to try to drive them back in a perfect world, but it's an out's an out, which is important, and the run did score for Ashland.
Yeah, it's 9-2 as Eifred will hit the first pitch foul at the plate.
And that's a weird one. I don't know why you're caught in between.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Line drive to center. Orndorff coming in, not going to be able to get there. Runner being waved around third, and the throw will be cut off. No, it won't. It skips by Peterson, and that allows the runner to get to second base. So it is 9-3.
But it looks like it was about to hit off the mound, which is just a goofy one, I think, Peterson. And he did. He cut it off, which he needed to.
Now, is an air charged on Orndorff there?
I'm going to call fielder's choice. I'm not being funny. I'm going to have fielder's choice there because I think the play was coming to home, and it's hard for us to determine if Peterson was cutting it off or not.
He's not moving up on the throw if the ball doesn't skip away from Peterson, right? So an air has to be charged on somebody.
But we can't assume the cutoff. You know what I mean? You can't assume it. It's actually a very good question. It's a very good discussion. Yeah. We're just 2 old guys talking about batting averages and ERAs.
Eifred will move to third on that wild pitch, and there's a fly ball hit to right field. Carl Turner will make the catch out there for the final out of the top of the 6th inning. 4 hits in the inning, 3 runs come across the plate. It's a 9-3 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 6th. 9-3 Seton Hill as Tommy Pellis will step to the plate. Griffins look to maybe get back a few runs here in the 6th.
Momentum, if you believe in it or not, has clearly shifted. Seton Hill just 3 great innings to start offensively, and it's kind of slowed down since.
Good curveball for a strike there. Maybe slider from Dijksma.
Hard time seeing it.
Ooh. 1-2 pitch, and it hits Pellis. And that hit by pitch brought to you by 4-3 Energy Services. Right. Oh, he got him leaning. Did he get back? No, he didn't. Tommy Pellis is picked off, and give a ton of credit there to Justin Dijksma and Ashland. Another payoff. Ball 4. And now the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch taken for a ball. Here's the throw to third. It goes into left field. Orndorff will score, and it will make the score 10-3. Seton Hill does it all the time because you put pressure on the defense and things like that can happen.
Yeah, and we talked earlier about a left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter stealing second. It's kind of the same thing here with right-handed right batter stealing third. That's one of the hardest throws. It's just awkward, and that's usually where it ends up. 2.
We're also caught looking on a pitch on the inside corner by Depperschmidt, but the Griffins are able to manufacture a run in the 6th inning on the throwing error by the catcher Fleming. She says, absolutely fantastic announcing and coverage, great video and replay. Let's go, Ashland. Shout out to Mike, who transferred from that school on Main Street. How about that, Mark?
Called the Battle of the Bridge, and it was really, honestly, it was such a neat rivalry. Canisius Niagara, and it was Battle of the Bridge, the Grand Island Bridge.
Ashton Wetzler will be the new pitcher. This is Wetzler's first appearance of the season, as he will send a fly ball deep to right field. Turner almost made an unbelievable catch. Great effort by Carl Turner. Nearly made an unbelievable catch.
He's okay, Miss Nawanda. You don't have to worry.
There's a good shot of it. Oh,
Great
man.
effort.
Just out of the reach.
Altons and Cheektowaga. That's worth at least a free breakfast for me, isn't it?
Altons. And Wetzler's pitch, swing and a miss.
And trust that the catcher's going to keep it there.
Nice pitch.
Very good job there.
1 for 3 today for Ashland. And he will ground one to second. DeAndreth flipped to second for one, on to first. Oh, safe at first base is the call.
Okay, so let me clear this up. There is no such thing as tie goes to the runner. There's no such thing. That is not a thing. In the rule book, by definition, it says they are out if they beat the runner. So by definition, if you don't beat the runner, they're not out. So a tie by definition is not beating the runner, therefore they're safe. Ball beats them, out. Ball doesn't, safe.
Now, what if it gets there at the same time, though? That's the question.
It's a tie, and the tie then did not beat the runner.
Okay. Called strike. Right.
That's the point I wanted to make, that is not written in the rule book that way.
Logan Moss at the plate. He's 1 for 3 today for Ashland. Hard hit ground ball right side. That's going to sneak into right field.
And I don't want to give this secret away. In umpire world, we don't call them bang-bang plays. We call them whackers. It's umpire lexicon.
Explain that here in a second, why it's important. There's a breaking ball hit to the left side. Oberdorf over, and he misplays it. Throws to second, and he's out. Oh, my.
Oh.
We'll say a close play at second base. Jack stayed with it, and not much argument from the runner. Logan Moss. Take a look here from the third base camera. Yep, he got him.
How about that?
That was a whacker right there.
A whacker, yes.
10-3 lead for Seton Hill as they'll strand a couple. Will Ashland will go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's give a shout out to Catherine Shipe. She is the athletic trainer here at Seton Hill, as DeAndreth puts a ride into this one to right center field, but it's tracked down.
And she kind of heads up all of our athletic trainers here.
Depperschmidt with a fastball. Peterson cuts and misses. And Peterson swings and misses for strike 3. Quick work. Swing and a miss. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss as we go to the top of the 8th. Seton Hill still leads 10-3 on the West. New pitcher for the Griffins will be the righty Cade Negley, the senior out of Butler High School, transfer from Youngstown State.
Make that 9.
So Dustin's going to put it in front of the camera because we have no other way today to get it on. Is it focusing in? There we go.
Okay, so you see here now, this is Dingus Day. Buffalo News, we were in there. My shirt says everybody's Polish on Dingus Day. My brother has the list, and then Mara down on the bottom. Mara's shirt says, "You bet your sweet dupa I'm Polish." Now, it says Pussy Willow tent. Here is the tradition, and this goes back to Poland. You can take that down, Dustin, if you want now. I'll explain it. So, the women that might find men as suitable, partner.
Okay.
Will tap the man with a pussy willow, which is a plant, a tree, a branch of a tree. And then the women squirt water on the men. Or no, it goes the other way around. Men squirt water on women.
Wait, let me erase that. I'm writing it down.
Men squirt water on women. Women hit the pussy willow onto the men. So as you watch this is not being funny, but if it's Polish people, it seems like we run into these weird situations with things. But is the parade? We'll let this go.
Jamie Rabel apparently is the new second baseman. He is, and he makes the play.
And what they do in the parade is the floats will come through. And some people have like super soaker guns. I saw this. This is not being political at all. My first year I went.
If you have a big gun like that.
And I watched Chuck Schumer just get pelted with water guns as he walked through the parade. So Mara commented, "Daddy, why do they throw water at everybody?" And I said, "Well, Mara, that's what your family heritage does for some reason. So
now I'm hungry for kielbasa and pierogies.
Bubba's, the Wikis.
Yeah. Bounding ball, slowly hit, and Rabel makes a great play to throw out Whipple.
And he made a great play. Right off the bench, Jamie getting 2 in a row. Great timing here. That's the thing on this play. Jamie able to kind of sync this up with his feet.
That hop's tough to get to. Really nice job.
Really tough.
Swing and a miss.
He's a McDevitt grad.
Yes. 0-2 pitches, weakly hit. Here goes Sable. And Sable will throw to first. And a nice little play over there by Peterson. I think he dropped it, on the transition. It was taking it out of his glove. So Owen Sable with a nice play. And the Griffs flashing some leather here. 6-3 for out number 3. And how about Cade Negley coming in and getting a 1-2-3 inning? That has not happened. Has it happened at all today for Ashland? No, it hasn't. That's the first 1-2-3 inning, so Cade has to feel good about that. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Griffins still lead 10-3. There he goes. Pitch taken for a strike. Here's the throw, and he is safe. I think he had a chance at him here. He definitely did, but
almost came out like a changeup.
Yep. Good pitch.
Very good pitch.
There's a hard hit ball to center field. Center fielder started coming in. Now he has to go back, and it's over his head. Whipple started coming in, and the ball eludes him. And scoring on the RBI double is Jordan Fedor, and the Griffins will lead at 11-3. Luke Hudson scoring there, pinch running for Fedor.
And can we say it now, Dan? He's a triple short of the cycle.
I mean, and then it's easier to get a double next time.
It is.
I don't know.
Yeah, those are hard. They come right at you. And that has nothing to do. I mean, there's a good view here. You can see the ball fine from center field. It's just when they come right at you, hard hit right at you. Yeah, absolutely.
Fastball twirled in for a strike. I peppered right center. That was my alley. 2-1 pitch is fouled back by Oberdorf.
Well, you were a really good hitter, Dan, from what I remember.
Yeah, look at me now and think.
No.
How's that possible?
You were a heck of a hitter in the Derry Latrobe Teener League.
I was all right. I didn't play Teener League. I was a Legion guy.
One of those guys.
Yeah, I was a Legion guy for Blairsville.
I think he lived in Brenizer.
Yes. There's a line driving now on a hop. Won't get the run home. Good spot on the fastball from Depperschmidt.
It was well spotted. You're 2-0. You're looking for a fastball. You see fastball, and it's just in that spot. You don't want to swing, but good enough for a strike. That's really well thrown.
Sable on a 2-hopper, runner trying to break to the plate, and a low throw, and it gets away from the catcher Fleming. Eifred, who has been playing so solidly today, tries to nab Pellis, who was moving on contact, and it bounces in the dirt, and the Griffins have another run.
Remember, this is a tag, not a force. So because of it, it's got to be caught, and it's got to be put down, the tag, excuse me.
A 2-hopper, and obviously Pellis runs well from third, so you got to rush the throw a bit.
For sure.
But a good throw still gets him.
I think so. Yeah, I do. Back with Situm on his fantasy team, right? You'd have to. You wouldn't play him for fantasy, right? If he's 1 for 20, or is he going to get hot? He's due.
See. Well, Dustin knows about investing, and this is the time you should be investing in Tanner Fralin.
Ah, yes, the ever so sage Dustin Beck.
See that, Dustin? He knows. There's a fly ball. Look out for the helicopter here. This is interesting. And the first baseman, Mittermeier, will make the catch.
But he was a horrible wedding guest. He was there, he ate dinner, got dessert, and laughed. Well, you can't do that, right? You got to stick around a little bit.
That's unbelievable.
I won't do that on July 31st.
No, please, stick around.
Adara may be there when they sweep up the floor because her getting out, she's going to be excited about that.
Listen, we'll play some polkas. Is that okay?
Oh, here we go.
Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. I'll make sure our DJ
You had me at polka.
His name's not JD, the DJ. Long inning for the Griffins. Will pick up 2 in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th. Seton looks to close it out on the Westmoreland Sports Network. There's weight room man Tyler Dancu.
Oh, look at there he is. Tyler, don't do it to him, buddy. Don't flex on him, buddy. They ain't ready. They ain't ready, buddy. And he has those muscles because of the new weight room.
The new pitcher for the Griffins, not to be confused with Gary Roberts. There's a low strike call. Brandon Gray, the new pitcher. Did he go? Umpire says he did. So how about Gray getting a strikeout, his first collegiate appearance.
That's hard to say. Great angle to see that pitch. Just take it.
Breaking ball hit the left field. And Pellis. Fastball swing and a miss. Brought a little cheese there, did Brendan Gray.
And it's one of the best small college baseball broadcasts you'll see. And it serves all the teams. It's not just about Seton Hill. The opposing teams we certainly want to serve as well, and that's great that they were able to tune in.
Yeah, we hear from a lot of opposing fans. That pitch will be hit out of play by Seth Schroeder. And I'll be honest with you, Mark, that's one of the biggest compliments for me personally, to hear from an opposing fan. Now,
Absolutely.
we're here broadcasting for Seton Hill. People know that we're here for Seton Hill. But if you can still enjoy the broadcast and you're watching from Ashland, that means a lot, I think, to all of us. Because
in all the sports, isn't just a baseball thing. Yep.
Right. Again, a lot of respect for this baseball program specifically, and John Shalley. Brendan Gray trying to close it out for the Griffs. Healthy. There's a line drive to center field and a base hit.
The memories, if only they could talk.
2-1 pitch, hard hit ball, diving stop by Peterson. He's going to get to the bag for the final out. What a play by Tyler. And the Griffins win it 12-3.
2 days in a row, the great defensive plays to finish it, and a good all-around win here by the Griffins.
Tyler Peterson's web gem here to end the game. Great stuff by Tyler Peterson, and he's able to get up and race to the bag for the final out. Seton Hill again will begin PSAC play next Friday at home against IUP. We will have that doubleheader here live on the Westmoreland Sports Network. Mark, great job as always. I knew you'd do a great job. Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
This was
my
a lot
pleasure.
of fun.
I enjoyed it.
This was a lot of fun. I knew you would.
Yeah.
So we want to thank, of course, Duddy with the, what do you call that hat?
Braden.
That's a nice Field and Stream hat, though, buddy. I like that.
Braden.
I like
Listen,
that.
Dustin sets the market with fashion. The market doesn't come to him.
But thanks to Dustin, thanks to Tyler Dancu, Joe Constantine, Corey Storm, all the guys up here for all of their work. Kelly Nicely, of course, and for Mark Katarski. I'm Dan Flickinger. We'll talk to you again next Friday for Seton Hill and IUP right here. Don't forget, if you missed any of the game, you can go back and watch it on the archives on westmorelandsports.com. Seton Hill, Griffins baseball.